Welcome to IPO This Week for the week of March 15th, 2021. Today we're covering 9 new companies looking to hit the market. While there may not be a name like Roblox or Coupang this week, maybe there's an opportunity to find a hidden gem at a reasonable price. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise channel. It's so great to see everyone in the community back again. It's actually crazy to me to think where we were about a year ago. And I'm not just talking about the stock market, I'm talking about me personally. I can't believe I'm on Instagram. Where if you follow me there, you would realize why I'm pretty sore today. And that's because I was celebrating the coming of spring, spreading some mulch. And then rumor has it, I might even be on TikTok, thanks to a suggestion from someone in the community. If you want to find me there, it's under Kev Investing. However, if you do look me up there, no worries. You won't find any videos of me dancing. I mean, no one wants to see that. Now, I will say this though, if we can get the community to grow to 100 subscribers or more, then maybe I might do a little dance for you guys. Anyway, so many of you have asked for me where you can find me on other social media, so I am trying to expand slowly but surely. And some of those places are helpful in that I can get that information to you a little bit quicker. But before we go any further, I guess I should say for anyone new here, my name is Kevin. And on this show, we look at all the new IPOs coming out for the week. Now keep in mind that IPO This Week is more of an overview of the companies, and then we follow up on the companies with a lot of interest with the dedicated analysis type videos. So you always want to remember to let me know in the comments what companies you're most interested in. Now for this week, we have 9 companies that I'll cover. Now most of these aren't household names, but because of that, you could find that diamond in the rough. Now if you're more into those big names, make sure you check out the video I put out over the weekend previewing 6 of the bigger IPOs that could be coming out sooner than later. Alright, so let's get into this. And with 9 companies, I'll try to be as concise as possible. You know that's a little hard for me. First off, we have a low-cost airline named Sun Country Airlines. Their ticker is SNCY. This company plans to raise $200 million at a $1.4 billion market cap. This airline is based in Minnesota, and it targets the leisure market and family travelers, but also does some charter flights for some sports teams and for the U.S. Department of Defense. They also have an arrangement with Amazon with the CMI service, which basically means that they provide the crew and maintenance and insurance to operate the aircraft on the customer's behalf. Amazon is currently their only CMI service customer, and for them, they fly 12 cargo aircraft at this point. Right now, the Sun Country Airlines IPO is expected to price on Tuesday, and the pricing is expected to come between $21 and $23. And then Sun Country stock should trade on Wednesday, March 17th, again under the ticker SNCY. Next up, we have a software as a service platform for restaurants named Olo, ticker OLO. The company plans to raise $306 million at a $3.1 billion market cap. Olo provides order management software to over 400 enterprise restaurant brands to process and manage orders, payments, and deliveries. I'm sure many of you are familiar with a lot of their clients, with names like Five Guys, Wingstop, Shake Shack, Applebee's, Chili's, The Cheesecake Factory, Denny's, Cracker Barrel, Bob Evans, Pete's Coffee, Jamba, Jimmy John's, and Dairy Queen, among others. Now for some financial information, the company generated revenue of $31.8 million in 2018, and then that grew at a compound annual growth rate of 59.4% up to $50.7 million in 2019, and then it grew even more by 94.2% in 2020 to a revenue of $98.4 million. And then during 2018, the company had a net loss of $11.6 million, which was then cut to $8.3 million in 2019, and then the company was able to generate net income of $3.1 million in 2020. Olo definitely benefited from the pandemic with the stay-at-home orders, so it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward, but as we could see even in 2018, 2019, there was definitely some growth there. As for Olo's IPO, we expect it to be priced on Tuesday, and it's already been revised where we expect the pricing to come between $20 and $22. The stock would then trade on Wednesday the 17th. Next up, we have a preclinical biotech named GANX Therapeutics, ticker GANX. This company plans to raise $40 million at a $129 million market cap. What this biotech is doing is they're focusing on developing small molecule therapies through its proprietary platform, and they're initially focusing on lysosomal storage disorders. As far as where they're at in their development, GANX Therapeutics expects to obtain preclinical data and start their studies later this year. To get those studies started, the company has filed 3 patent applications for therapies to treat diseases with high unmet medical needs, in which really there are few or no available therapies, the major one being Parkinson's disease. Right now, being a preclinical stage biotech, there are no revenues to speak of. As far as the IPO, GANX Therapeutics stock looks to be priced between $10 and $12 on Wednesday, with the stock then beginning to trade on Thursday the 18th, again under the ticker GANX. Fourth on our list is Vine Energy, ticker VEI. This company plans to raise $328 million at a $1.3 billion market cap. Vine Energy is focused on the development of natural gas properties in the stacked Haynesville and Mid-Bossier Shale plays in the northwest Louisiana. At this time, they have approximately 900 drilling locations and 370 net producing wells. As far as overall trends with natural gas, the demand has significantly grown as a percentage of North America's energy mix over the past 10 years, growing from 27 to 37% of the total energy mix due to ample domestic supply, reliability of the supply, significant supporting in place infrastructure, low carbon intensity, and low prices. Now, Vine Energy has struggled with the pandemic as they saw revenue decline from $586 million in 2019 down to $379 million in 2020. They also had net income of $24 million in 2019, which changed course in 2020, and they came up with a net loss of $252 million. The Vine Energy IPO is expected to be priced on Wednesday between a range of $16 to $19. The stock would then again trade under the ticker VEI on Thursday, March the 18th. Halfway through the list, we get to Duckhorn Portfolio, who is a California-based company founded in 1976 that produces and sells luxury wine. This company plans to raise $300 million at a $1.8 billion market cap. And they have an appropriate ticker NAPA. Duckhorn has a portfolio of 10 brands, and they focus exclusively on the luxury segment, which they define as wines being sold for $15 or higher for a regular sized bottle. They sell the wines in all 50 states and over 50 countries at suggested retail prices ranging from $20 to $200 per bottle. The company sources most of its grapes from a network of 225 growers, and with all those grapes, they were able to sell 1.4 million cases of wine in fiscal 2020. As far as some financials, the company reports $153.2 million increase in net sales from fiscal 2015 to fiscal year 2020, which represents an approximate 18% compound annual growth rate. The company also reports a $22.8 million increase in net income from the same time frame from 2015 to 2020, and that represents an approximately 28% compound annual growth rate. Duckhorn's IPO looks to be priced on Wednesday between a price of $14 to $16, and then Duckhorn stock again will trade under the ticker NAPA, NAPA, on Thursday, March the 18th. Moving on, we head over to China for the next couple of companies. The first one is an Internet of Platform Things developer named Tuya, ticker TUYA. This company plans to raise $806 million at a $10.4 billion market cap. Tuya claims to have pioneered a purpose-built Internet of Things cloud platform that delivers a full suite of offerings, including platform as a service and software as a service to businesses and developers for the development, management, and monetization of software-enabled devices and services. The company has over 5,000 customers, with some of the bigger names being Calix, Philips, and Schneider Electric. As far as some financials, revenue grew from $106 million in 2019 up to almost $178 million in 2020, and then net losses narrowed slightly from $70 million in 2019 to $67 million in 2020. Tuya expects to price their IPO on Wednesday between a price range of $17 and $20, with the stock then trading on Thursday. At number 7, and again staying in China, we have a biotech named Connect Biopharma Holdings, ticker CNTB. This biotech plans to raise $150 million at an $863 million market cap. Connect's lead candidate is currently in a phase 2B trial for moderate to severe atopic dermatitis in the US, Australia, and New Zealand, with top-line results expected in the second half of 2021. Connect Biopharma also plans to initiate additional trials in asthma and chronic rhinosinusitis in the first half of 2021 and in atopic dermatitis in China in the second half of 2021. As of right now, at this stage, they have no revenue to report. As far as the IPO, Connect Biopharma's stock looks to be priced between $15 and $17 on Thursday, and then the stock would trade on Friday the 19th. At number 8 on this week's list, we have another biotech named Finch Therapeutics Group, ticker Fnch. Now, this biotech is located in Massachusetts and plans to raise $100 million at a $751 million market cap. Its lead candidate delivers a complete microbiome and is being developed initially for the treatment of patients with recurrent C. diff. Now, for some background on C. diff, it's a bacteria that causes severe diarrhea. It's estimated to cause almost 500,000 infections in the U.S. each year, and about 1 in 6 patients who get C. diff will get it again in the subsequent 2 to 8 weeks. And then 1 in 11 people over the age of 65 diagnosed with a healthcare-associated C. diff infection die within 1 month. So to address this, Finch is focusing on the microbiome. Now, the microbiome consists of trillions of microbes that live symbiotically in and on every human and are essential to our health. When key microbes are lost, this can result in increased risk for acquiring immune disorders, infections, neurological conditions, cancer, and other serious diseases. So what Finch is doing is trying to develop new therapeutics designed to deliver missing microbes and their clinically relevant biochemical functions to correct the issue. In June of last year, the company reported positive top-line data from its first pivotal trial in recurrent C. diff and plans to initiate a phase 3 trial as a second and final pivotal trial in the middle of this year. Right now, Finch Therapeutics Ipo is expected to be priced on Thursday within a range of $15 to $17. The stock would then trade on Friday. And last but not least, we have Instil Bio, ticker TIL, which is a cancer biotech based in Texas that plans to raise $250 million at a $2.5 billion market cap. Its lead candidate is being developed for the treatment of advanced melanoma. The company plans to submit an investigational new drug application and initiate a phase 2 trial in the second half of this year. As like every other biotech on this week's list, there are no revenues to speak of. Right now, as for their IPO, Instil Bio stock is expected to be priced between $17 and $19 on Thursday, with the stock then hitting the public markets on Friday. Alright, so that's a wrap on this week's list of IPOs. Are you looking to buy any of these companies? If so, let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please push that like button. It really helps me know that you enjoy videos like this. And if you're new to the channel or just an occasional visitor, we'd love to have you join the community. It's totally free. You just got to press that little red subscribe button. For now, I wish you a good week of trading. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon.